Hello, and welcome to my Kung Fu Panda 3 review. With the fourth one literally coming out in just a couple of weeks from when this video gets uploaded, literally, I think next week. I'm trying to do mental math here because I'm actually recording this on the 7th or 8th of February. I'm bad with dates, as you can probably tell. So I decided to, wrap up the original Kung Fu Panda trilogy before this new one starts, which I'm really looking forward to going to see. Since all the past villains from the first three films are coming back, and Viola Davis is playing the villain, and just everything I'm looking forward to. From what I've heard for Kung Fu Panda. So do expect a cinevlog for that one. Anyway, Kung Fu Panda 3 um, is another great film. It's not my personal favorite. That will always forever be the original Kung Fu Panda. I don't like out of the trilogy, I'd still rank it Kung Fu Panda 1, Kung Fu Panda 2, and Kung Fu Panda 3. Um, because that's just how much I enjoyed each of them. So in this film, Kai, who was a big threat back in China like 500 years ago, in the spirit realm, finally has built up enough chi by stealing it from other masters who lived in the spirit realm. Decides to challenge Uguay to then take his chi to then finally be able to return to the mortal realm and exact his revenge there. So that's what he does. He takes the chi, he goes back and sends out his Jade warriors to attack all the other villages and all their, all the elite martial artists there. And so, whilst this is happening, Poe gets reunited with his dad, played by Bryan Cranston. Bryan Cranston has a great range as an actor. He's a fantastic actor, but playing as a dad during any of his performances, he's usually going to be great. I mean, like Malcolm in the Middle is prime example of that. And this isn't the first time that Bryan Cranston has done voiceover work. You see, back in the early '90s, he voiced two villains in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series. Um, so he's familiar with doing voice work, as well as he was also a part of the 2017 Power Ranger film as Zordon. So turns out Poe's birth name is Lotus, but and of course Poe's adoptive father isn't too happy that Poe's biological father is back in the picture because he's afraid that he would take Poe away from him. And so they decide to, once they fight these Jade Warriors, learn that it's Kai, learn Kai's backstory. Poe, his dad, his two dads, decide to go to the secret panda village of the survivors from, as we know from the last film, that that most of the panda population was wiped out. But by the looks of things, I think uh, I'm not sure if it's Poe's dad that saved them or someone from that village saved a whole bunch of the pandas. And so they go try to train to learn chi because that's of course the big one. This film is mastering chi, and it turns out that after you know Kai has taken over every big famous martial artist in all of China except for obviously the Dragon Warrior and Tigress. Um, that the pandas have lost the ability to use chi. So one of the big stepping stones for Poe this movie is to learn to teach because Master Shifu in the beginning of the movie steps down, retires, and hands the reins over to Poe. He tries to teach the Furious Five. It does not go well, and he just can't seem to teach. But it's not until that very moment when he finally realizes what Shifu was trying to tell him. Don't teach these people to be him like him. Teach them to be them. And so from the entire times that he was there observing them, learning how to be a proper panda, he sees what their strengths are, and he focuses and trains them and teaches them how to do that. For when Kai eventually shows up, he'll of course use his Jade Warriors, which he can see through them, and so the main goal is for all these pandas to distract him, whilst then Po can sneak up on him and do the whooshy finger hold to send him back to the spirit realm. That doesn't work because Kai is obviously from the spirit realm. He's no longer mortal. And so when Poe realizes that and realizes that he's shit out of luck, he realizes, wait, only the whooshy fingerhold only works on mortals. I'm immortal, and so he self-sacrifices himself. He jumps onto Kai. He does the whooshy fingerhold, and he sends both to the spirit realm. And then just before Poe gets turned into one of Kai's jade pendants, that's when they all learn how to do the chi. They transfer the chi into the spirit realm for Poe, and then he dons the true dragon warrior garb. And what I love about the design for this is it mirrors near one to one what Poe dreamt of in the first film, with the hat, the clothes, the cape, the staff, all of that Poe dreamt about in the first film. And now it's finally realized here. So then, of course, Poe eventually wins against Kai. He has a talk with Oogway, and then he goes back, and then that's the film over. Like I said, I love this trilogy. This is my favorite DreamWorks trilogy. In my opinion, it is leagues better than Shrek because it has a lot more to it than Shrek does. Um, where Poe, he's gone through a massive development from the first to the third film, where he was unsure of himself if he was right to be the Dragon Warrior. And then by the end of the film, he accepts that and becomes the Dragon Warrior, but he still has a lot more journey to go through. Like when Shen shows up in the second film, and then he gets flashbacks to when he was a baby. That's also when he learns that he's adopted, and he has to discover inner peace. And then this one is mastering chi and becoming a teacher, to then be able to teach others moving forward. And that's why I'm looking forward to the fourth one, because Poe is now going to be stepping down as the Dragon Warrior and looking for the next Dragon Warrior. Whilst he'll probably take on Shifu's role as teacher, teaching the Furious Five as well as the new Dragon Warrior. And then, of course, having to go up against Chameleon, which is going to be the new villain, and also having to then fight versions of the villains he's already fought from the first three films. We know Tai Lung is coming back, who is my personal favorite villain. Then, of course, we have Shen, which if Shen's coming back, that means Gary Oldman is going to be returning to play him. Kai, again, he's going to be coming back. He was played by J.K. Simmons, who J.K. Simmons is just amazing in nearly everything he does. There's still a lot that I need to watch for J.K. Simmons. That's why I put the nearly there. And as well, Kai, his theme in this movie is his battle theme, just him coming in, swinging those jade swords or whatever it's called. That theme will get stuck in your head. It's constantly been stuck in my head every time I hear it. And I just love the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, and I'm really looking forward to Friday the 29th, next week. Literally next Friday is when this comes out, and I'll of course be there filming a vlog. But that will of course come out. The vlog will come out a little bit afterwards because of how scheduling is at the moment. So that is going to wrap this video up. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. The next upload will be another classic Doctor Who episode voted by you. I don't know what it is yet because I'm recording this well in advance, way before even my first classic Doctor Who review came out. So I don't know yet. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you on Friday for that classic Doctor Who review. I'll see you all next time.